Episode 10. As far as I know, we're on the finale. But with the final 4, anything can happen. I apologize for nothing. No regrets. There's no regrets finale. Or low regrets finale, maybe.
Previously on Survifern.
Our next immunity challenge. Getting a memory block. It has 6 animals on it. Will then say a sequence, and then you will be quizzed on that sequence.
The first one was the third and figure out. Oh. Kara wins immunity.
Final five, going into the fourth strong. You have Kara.
That's fucking real.
Kara.
Here we go.
Really playing it off like I'm a lot more tired than I am. Like, I know it's
Hey, I mean, this was what it was about all along. Us 5 gets the end, duke it out. Now it's like, alright.
You get out like men. And Kara.
Nobody else in my tribe knows that my idol is good through 5. They think it's only good through 6.
Before I read the votes, if anybody has a hidden immunity idol and you'd like to try it, now would be the time to do so.
There goes John. I find it weird that that was plastic lizards for the immunity idol.
Hidden immunity idol. Any votes cast for John will not count.
After 6.
He did not share the knowledge with you.
John does not count. And the next person voted out, or the next
The dragon has been slain. The dragon has been slain.
Live 32-hour interactive Survivor experience.
The dragon has been slain. We got John. We got Machine Gun Jack. We got Kara. And we have AC.
Leah, we're almost done with Survifern. We're at hour 30, hour 33.
So we're at hour like 35 right now.
Hour 35 out of 32. How you feeling?
I'm so tired. I was falling asleep on this chair.
Who's your winner pick?
I can't say it on the live stream.
Who do you want to win?
The difference of who I want to win versus who I would vote for if I was on the jury versus who I think the jury will vote for.
Give me all 3.
Host
I
bias.
can't do it on the live stream, Fern.
38 special!
Fern's like, if I can be biased, why can't the host be?
38 special!
But the way she reacted, she definitely has favorites. Which is fair, even for a host.
Shoot me down! Dead!
Our lost count. It's the finale, baby. Episode 10.
We are at our final 4
I know the immunity
challenge.
So
We
yeah,
started this game
few
at
challenges.
8 a.m. yesterday. These 4 contestants are so tired. You should have saw them yesterday morning. They were like jumping and screaming and everything. And like, Aziz, you need a nap, man.
Z got bags.
To the challenge.
You guys are going to be at each end of the table. I'm going to give you 24 brain teasers.
Let's go!
It's up to you.
They are just doing brain teasers, guys. Just like you're in 3rd grade math class.
She's like, yes, it's not chess. I feel like hearing for it not. She's cheering for it not being chess.
Those are your odds. 3, 2, one, Survifern.
Oh, so it's just trivia.
Everyone is working this party right now. We appreciate you. I don't see any trash on the ground, and I don't think it's because any of my friends are picking up the trash. So I appreciate you guys a lot.
Kim, what's your favorite Survifern moment?
It's definitely not John sabotage.
Oh, it's... Damn it, what's that called?
I do.
The one where you have a picture and there's a word associated with it.
Definitely Kara.
Who here thinks
Middle
Kara? I
age,
hear it for Kara.
forehead.
Alright, that's lackluster. Who here thinks Jack is gonna crush
Calling
this?
more. Wake up.
Okay, one person. You got one on you, Jack.
Oh,
Alright,
not
Aziz.
Nate
Who
fish,
thinks
Nate
Aziz
fish.
has the puzzle?
Oh, tuna fish.
What about John? That seems like a tie between John and Kara right now. Anybody here that's played, that's done anything with the game?
Stepfather. Blur
You
division.
wanna say, Ryan?
This game has been rigged by Fern.
Rolling clock.
Don't trust Fern, everybody. Don't trust Fern. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're just trying to
Potatoes,
keep Fern away
potatoes.
from
3D
Mike
movie.
right now because
Top secret.
the mic is the most dangerous thing.
Breakfast,
in
breakfast.
this backyard right
Forget it.
now. You were in the game. What do you have to say?
I say my personal favorite part of this entire game, seeing Sandy's face when she got backstabbed.
Yeah, I would just like to add to this. Fuck you.
Only one in my life.
November 4th.
Travel overseas.
He's an American reality show host and executive producer. Fern is now
Downtown.
taking the microphone away from me.
Andrew Ludovic, everyone, he came in 5th place in Survifern. Very good.
Try to understand. I can actually see that from over here. Try to understand. I don't know what the II thing is. I don't think it's blurred vision.
Wooden plaque. Everyone giving a round of applause for Jim Lenskold making a puzzle. Give a round of applause for Fern and Fern's parents for
Foreign language. Oh, foreign language. Yeah, I definitely would not have gotten that.
getting us to do this, and it's working. Got about a minute left.
2 good eyes. Yeah, I was saying that. Coded language? No. Foreign language.
3, 2, 1. Okay, so Will is going to tally
It's
the
already
votes
night.
to see who has won at this final immunity challenge. So Alexander, Simone, and Hudat is coming up next, everybody. They have
If I can get a challenge that easy.
out on the interwebs. You can find them on Spotify, and you can find them all over Asbury Park. I don't know how it was before that. You can also find them all over Asbury Park. Every musician today, very big in the Asbury Park music crew. Even some of our contestants. We had Blaze over here who performs in Asbury all the time. We have Sandy, who's a comic in the area. All right, we have
Everyone.
We will announce the winner of the
Scotty!
Challenge.
In fourth place with 14 points is Jack. In third place with 17 points, Aziz. The final immunity challenge came down between 18 points and 19 points. And the winner is John.
Of course he does.
John, our first member that is in the final 3. We are going back for one more vote. Congratulations, John. Way to pull it through. Way to be.
One last vote. Well, one last vote for loser.
Or do you want to think about it? I don't want to put her in the spot right now, but I think she's really articulate. She's got a lot of things that we might not come up with. I feel like she knows how to work with her. Bare minimum, she's got Blade and Sandy, and those are the biggest knowledge. Yeah, I mean, you guys know Sandy's not voting for me. So, no, you're not gonna vote. I haven't lied to you yet. It's true. It's either this or it's
We lied to the others.
I'm gonna lie, Karen. I'll do it. I'm afraid of her. Once again, not that I'm not afraid of you guys, but I think she's more ruthless than any of the three of us. Yeah, she's talking at this point of the day. Yeah. Put together a sentence. It is still going at 100 miles an hour. Clearly in that challenge, my brain is reduced. One thing away if I was wrong, she was right. We're flipped. And I'm gonna go on and say you guys are gonna vote, but I don't remember.
Alright, guys, whenever Hudat's ready, they're gonna play some music.
Who dat play Survifern? Wow, wow, wow. We'll be rolling out next. Stay tuned. I also just realized now, like, I'm so slow about this. I'm pretty sure this is what it looks. The framing here is what it looks like on the live stream.
I'm a survivor. How many out there been surviving? When I wake up 9 to 5 every day, I'll be surviving. Busting my ass, take me to the floor.
So we are with the Final Four right now. We are going to do rites of passage, where you just get to say a few words about the people who paved your way to the Final Four. And let's start with Kristen.
She twerked away in the bench really early.
She came to the camp at the top 5 and she gave us her blessings.
Sure did.
Green eyeshadow, looking great.
Wow. All right, and then after that we have Sophia.
The elimination
mystery player.
order.
We love a wild card.
I give you my blessings for having not let people know that you were playing.
She's loud and yelling. Yeah, she was up in Caroline's face.
And then after that, Blaze.
Blaze, you terrified me, so I'm kind of glad I never had to play in your tribe. I wish you could have made it further because you would have been awesome.
Oh, I wanted to see Blaze go to the end. Yeah, that shit would have been chaotic, and that was like everything I wanted to see.
Aww.
But
After nothing to be a great team.
yes, it hurt to see that happen. So
He was the biggest character on the season.
Also,
And then after that, Caroline, your first tribe member voted out.
she skedaddled away so cute.
Baby's first blind side.
Baby's first blindside.
She gave us a tent and glamping tag in.
Thank you.
Junkie was very appreciative of the glamping pad.
She was amazing. Couldn't ask for a better first person to vote off of our tribe.
Team Christian 10.
Team Christian.
Is that supposed to make her feel better?
And then after that, Evan.
He just wore out at the end. He was not ready to stay that, and he needed to go. He wanted to go. We granted him his wish.
Evan pulled an antidote.
Damn.
Who? We'll get to soon.
Yes. And then Drew.
Did he ever not have a cigarette or beer in his mouth?
No way.
Do you guys know what he did before? Yes, you guys know.
On the dashboards of every car.
Legendary.
Which he didn't need to do.
Strict prisoner activity right there.
Oh, man,
He
we
came-
missed out on gold.
He caused some chaos by purely just not following the rules.
And then after Drew, we had our first merge boot. We had Sandy.
I saw you as one of the biggest threats from day one. I wanted you out from day one, and as soon as I had the opportunity at the merge, you were gone. It's that simple.
Way too damn
I'm like, damn, she trusted you.
Yeah, no, he's not gonna say it, but we'll say it loud.
And
Also, it was
then we
Sandy
had
that was
Doyle.
screaming.
It was just.
that well. Do you guys know?
Got
Fucking
six.
Sunglasses the entire time. Never saw his eyes.
He was a
I
casualty.
made a point to try to figure out what his eye color was because I was very curious what he looks like under the glasses, but I never got a chance to find out.
Incredible. I didn't even pick that up.
And the tennis ball
Oh, yeah.
was hopping with.
He stayed alive forever.
He was a survivor on that challenge for sure.
And then we had Scott, the last of the green machine.
Scotty.
I'm so sad. I did not want to vote him out, but we had to.
If he had started off on our tribe and placed with one of us, it could have been different.
Next
but
year.
I'm
Next
very
year's
happy
year.
that this is how it worked out.
Good player, best player on that team.
Yes.
Yeah, no doubt.
And then
We're loving this.
I'm having the best time. And then Dragon. Andrew.
Dragon was slain.
No, he flipped on me, so I can't feel that bad about voting him out. I mean, I wanted to play with this vibe the entire time. The fact that we had to do it and he had to be the first casualty, maybe he should have pandered to the jury a little bit less.
Casualty.
He would have had a slightly smaller target on his back.
Maybe you should have watched more than one episode.
He knew a lot about Kagaya.
He did.
I wonder
Only because Lauren said to read the wiki.
It is research, but.
It was a fun ride.
Alexander Simone and who dat?
Well, I want to walk you guys to tribal. Or do you guys need a second?
Oh, sorry, I'm just taking whatever's left.
She's just gonna down it.
Welcome, Final Four, to the last vote off of the season. John, final immunity. It's a big deal. So what's your mindset on this vote and the kind of person you might be nervous to sit next to at the final three?
Well, I'm nervous to sit next to any of them because They're all awesome. We've been together from the beginning. I don't want to get rid of anybody. This really sucks, to be honest, even though it seems like I'm in a good spot.
Keep your opinions to yourself back there, thank you. And Kara, with John being immune, you along with Jack and Aziz have a 1 in 3 shot of going home. So what is your pitch to bring you to the final 3?
I do believe in the power of having a really good top 3. My argument is that I think I've been in this since day 1, since 3 months ago. I've withstood the constant ramblings of Fern, and I'm still standing.
Fuck you, Fern.
So your pitch is bring strength to the end.
You don't want somebody who has not played the game since day 1 staying there because you just want to win. I think it's about a good game, and that's how I've been playing. So.
And so then, Jack, what's your criteria of who you want to sit next to?
I think that because of the way we
Tinty's just
played,
on her phone.
where we stuck with the same people, we don't really have a weak person up here that's an obvious vote. That part to me doesn't even really play into it. You obviously are thinking about who you're going to be sitting next to, but we played it old school and we just took it to the end and we didn't drag anybody along. Regardless of where the vote goes, it's a really difficult decision.
And Aziz, does loyalty mean anything? Or is it just all people out for themselves, getting to the end to fight it out?
I think that loyalty means everything, but we are in the end game and things do happen.
And are you thinking about the jury or what they're looking for in a winner?
Not really, to be honest. I haven't had much interaction with the green team. They kind of... Not that I want to remind
You're just laser focused on getting to the end.
Yeah.
All right, and with that, it is time to vote unless anyone has anything else that they would like to add. Kara's got something.
I love Julia.
Did you say you love me? Yeah. I love you. I love all of you. I'm gonna say it a lot later. And I love all of you back here. But all right, let's get to the vote. Jack, you are up first.
So it's between Kara and AZ, but it seems like everybody wanted Kara out, but is that just a ploy? What? What is it? Soul food? What?
It's been like so mentally taxing. I gotta survive. This
Kara.
is how I wanted to get into this part of the game, though.
What does soul food mean in this case?
Okay, I will read the votes. First vote, Kara.
Still holding up the sign.
Next vote, Aziz. 1 vote Aziz, 1 vote Kara. Next vote, Soul Food, Aziz. Kara.
It's a tie.
We have a tie vote at the final 4.
That means
When we
Machine
have
Gun
tie
Jack
vote
is
at
going to
the
be
final
joining
4,
the final.
we move into a fire making challenge.
Yeah.
The first person to build a fire and break through their rope will earn
Ooh.
their spot into the
I
final.
like how in my season,
Crazy turn of events.
this was an actual challenge, but of course it's still a tiebreaker challenge. But the fact that it even was a normal
They
challenge.
essentially work as kindling. You light those on fire,
Kindling.
build your fire around that.
By the way, that's the green team, because these are literally your six, dude. I was like, I know where there's a fire.
Okay, guys, fire making contest. I'm not sure if either of these people know how to make fire. She's a camp counselor. Oh no, Aziz. 3,
Camp counselor
2,
advantage.
1, Survivor. Kara going for the little stuff first. No, you cannot just burn the string. We appreciate that, but no. Kara putting a lot of little
Like that
sticks
kind of
in
destroys
the
the
fire
whole
spot.
challenge.
He's throwing his big log in and all of his bigger sticks in.
Is he just going all in? Is this a good idea?
We're hearing bitches love teepees.
Yes, the
We're also
TP
getting
strat.
Friction.
The TP strat.
Aziz going to light his fire starter now. And it seems like that fire starter has lit. And the fire starter is really doing a lot of work. Thank God this is not going to take forever. Aziz is fired. Kara really trying to create that foundation, but is that foundation even important? And Aziz blowing on the fire. Aziz blowing on it. He's just lighting up another fire starter. It looking like it's a little even. She's fanning it with her hands right now. And Aziz had a start. He was in the lead, and now it looks like a little tie.
No, it's burning.
Now we're getting the big pieces. Aziz's flame is coming up. He's breaking up some pieces. Fan and blow. Fan and blow. They're all telling a blow.
Beat a blow.
Aziz adding more sticks to it. Kara keeping it small. He's running out of sticks soon. Adding more. Kara's fire is starting to build.
TP high. He's going for the TP strat.
Fan and blow. That's what everyone's saying is fan and blow. Oh my god. Aziz's fire is touching the rope and then it goes down. He starts blowing it and it goes up. Kara is looking over. She's a little frantic right now. Aziz putting constant oxygen on it. Kara, you need to start focusing. Forget about Aziz. Blow on it. Aziz's fire is touching the rope. It's touching it. We're seeing sparks. We're seeing some sparks. Kara's is still close.
Oh, that was them. They kind of lagged a bit.
He's burning. We're seeing the sparks. That's what you guys need is oxygen right now.
There we go.
Aziz going to the final.
He had a heart attack.
Oh my god. Look at him. He hasn't eaten all day, folks. Yeah. Kara, you did fantastic.
Good job, AC.
Power, you did great. Everybody give it up for Kara. 4th place in Survivor.
I shall make notes.
And we have officially our final 3. Jack, John,
I'm actually gonna
and Aziz.
note something out.
Let's hear it for the 3 finalists, everybody. How did you feel when that rope broke?
Oh, that was amazing. That was like the most fresh breath I've taken all day. Like the whole time I've been like, oh, like I lost this challenge. I just gotta hope that I skate by this time. And for the first time in the entire competition, I felt safe. That was a lot of weight off me at one time.
I'm very excited to be at the final 3. I'm torn and it's like...
They really did good.
But I can't lie. It only sucks a little bit because it's awesome to be at the final 3.
How are you feeling going into this final tribal council?
I'm still feeling good. I have the final 3 that I wanted based on the last vote. I'm a lot more nervous than I was about a vote ago, but as long as I can correctly and distinctly separate myself from the others by telling everybody in the jury exactly what my plan was, how I executed it, and how I reached the results that I wanted, that they'll respect that, look past maybe any hard feelings that might be coming my way.
Are you
Look
worried
past
that
all the
there will
lies.
be hard feelings coming your way?
Yes.
I'm very worried about that. I think Sandy has it out for me based on some reactions as she was leaving the tribal as she got voted out.
The next person voted out, Sandy. Well, congratulations to our final 7. John.
The immunity.
If anything, John's got the worst odds because Sandy and Blaze seem to not like him very much.
Are you going to apologize for anything?
I apologize for nothing. I came here to win. I did the moves I had to do.
There you go.
I don't think I did anything that was really that egregiously rude or hurtful towards anyone. I'm not sure how Kara's going to feel. I think she understands the decision, but it doesn't mean that she has to accept and be happy about it.
The sweet part is I think I have Kara's vote. I just didn't want to turn on her, and then I'm not going to lie, I knew that if I didn't turn on her and she happened to lose the tiebreak, I was pretty sure I had that jury vote, so...
And how do you think the jury is going to react to you in the final tribal council?
Honestly, people love an underdog story. I mean,
He's gonna make his comeback.
Aziz has done that he can claim as his own. Love you, Aziz. Don't really think you did anything else other than be John's right-hand man.
If I sell it as an underdog story, which at this point it kind of is an underdog story, whether I want it to be or not, we'll see where it goes. I really would love to win. I would love to see John win. John played his ass off this whole time, and then like the last few challenges, just coming through and tanking them like that, like just running through them like a boss. That was so cool to see. And I don't think from the beginning, like, many people looked at John and was just like, oh, he's gonna win it.
I mean, John's the threat. I don't know if neither John is gonna win.
Jack's a much more savvy Survivor fan. He knows what a normal jury wants to hear. I think he's going to do a good job navigating the jury.
No, I don't know what the jury's looking for. Are they gonna be upset if I do this to them? Are they
Ooh,
going
freaky glitch out.
as being good gameplay? You have to factor all that in, but at the same time, you gotta think, play a little bit with your heart, play a little bit with your head, and then try to balance that out. And I got as far as you can go. So, you know, mission accomplished, almost there.
So you think you've got jury to our final tribal council. Welcome final three, Aziz, Jack, and John. You have gone farther than anyone in this game, and you have gone as far as you can go. And now the
Might have made
power
a few
shifts
enemies.
to them. The jury, 10 people that you have had a hand in voting out. They are going to ask you questions, and they are going to make the final decision of who wins Survifern. So we're going to start with opening statements. We'll get our questions from the jury. We will get closing statements, and we will vote. So if everybody's ready, Aziz, give us your opening statement.
People of the jury, 1, I'm sorry for teasing you guys about being hungry. 2, Sky's looking like, fuck you. 2,
He's waiting for another puzzle.
Underdog story. I think that I would be the perfect underdog story. That last challenge shows that. Me struggling through not winning any challenges. That's really all I have to say. I don't want to get too heavy-winded on that, but everybody loves an underdog story, so.
Yeah, baby.
Jack, you are next.
So the principles of Survivor, and I would assume Survifern as well, outwit, outplay, outlast. I think when you look at what I did, I was able to do all three. Outwit, I knew that I needed not only a core alliance, but I needed a sub-alliance within that alliance. It wasn't going to be enough to have 3.
Oh, well, you guys can see my UI because I don't know how to. I don't know why that happens.
No way that 3 people could run things on a 7-person tribe. It's not possible. I knew we needed more than just that. We pulled people in. When it comes to the outplay part,
We got to the merge with numbers and Outlast, and I had the sub alliance, and it would have been great if we were the final 3, but I'm not
I came here with a very specific plan that actually worked way better than I ever could have imagined that it would have. Step 1, I wanted to come in, form a strong alliance within the tribe that I was in. That happened pretty quickly with the 5 of us becoming pretty dominant from step 1. Step 2, I wanted to make some big moves once we got into the merge. I had pinpointed 2 specific threats that I had been wanting to get out. Number 1, Scott. Number 2, Sandy. Extra vote, Sandy, out. Idle. I kept myself in this game by using moves that I needed to use to stay alive. And then my main plan is I needed to go on a semi-immunity run towards the end, knowing that by putting myself in between 2 different alliances, playing those games, I was going to put a target on my back, make myself probably the biggest villain in the game. I won 2 of those final immunities that helped lock myself in, and I used that idol to get here. I came in with a plan, I executed it. Ask me your questions, and I'm happy to answer.
First of all,
Okay.
just a little disclaimer I would like to say. It was really just so cool to meet all of you guys. I love spending the day with you. I am trying to get
Jury
recaps on
question.
season 2, so I'm just kidding, okay? I
was
don't
gonna say,
know if
season 2 is
everybody
on now.
knows, but when I got voted off, there was actually another player on our tribe who was like, I'm not feeling well. You guys can send me home. And going into tribal, that was the plan. So I just want to know how you found the hate in your heart to vote me anyway. Yes, I know that I looked bored and was ready to go home. And I was bored and ready to go home, but that doesn't mean vote for me.
All right, so like I just said,
Damn.
one of my plan was build alliances, make them trust me. My plan there was I'm going to go with the flow, but that was just me building trust.
yeah, I mean, as soon as you said that you wanted to throw the next immunity challenge, I didn't know. We mostly just met each other, so we thought that Evan was going to try his hardest in all the challenges. We wanted to run the table, and we almost did. We only lost 1.
I also voted for trust, but after you said you wanted to throw the challenge, like you wanted to we couldn't tell. Knew you for 5 hours.
Hey, how you guys doing? So do you also agree that the green team was sabotaged from the beginning?
Great question.
From my perspective, no.
I guess I'll just be 100% honest. I didn't know that was the storyline.
There were a lot of elements during the game where the green team given harder things that happened. Our little lizard thing was buried in a hole covered by leaves. And then with the puzzles, and then with the blow up.
So as far as the puzzle, if you want like a direct one-to-one comparison, first immunity challenge, you actually beasted that blowing up that beach ball. And me and Carol were way, way behind on the puzzle. We had exactly the same puzzle as you guys did, and I led the way, and we got the puzzle done before you guys did.
Yeah, I personally don't know. I'm sorry if that did happen to you. You were my favorite of the green team, so...
I tried really hard with you guys. I just want to know what your thought process was when you voted me off.
Team Ramrod for life.
You're more likable than pretty much anybody that was left in the game, and then you were winning challenges, and even if you weren't winning them, you were this close.
Dominating.
I listened to everything you said because you were also playing the game harder than the vast majority of the players who were in here. I would not feel comfortable sitting up next to you, even though, like, yeah, I would love to hang out with you or whatever, but you were too good. That's the honest truth.
Scott, you were my ace in the hole this whole time. It was not an accident that it ended up me with the other members of the original Green Tribe alone this morning, away from my tribe, trying to put myself in a position where I could be in the middle. I made sure that I was the first one to get to you. You guys approached me, and it worked perfectly. From that point on, I was looking at it from a viewer's perspective. You were the likable underdog that everybody was rooting for, and being able to vote you out was awesome. I'm sorry. You were a great player, you were an awesome competitor, and if you were here, I think you'd probably win.
All right, Doyle.
Why should you get my vote? Why I think you should vote for me? Our overall games as a whole should be judged here, and I do think that I played the best game out of the three of us sitting here.
I do think that John and Aziz played great games, like, in their own way. I think we all did things a little bit differently. I will admit that I was okay with John doing some of the dirty work and getting in there and doing the double crossing and all that stuff. But honestly, it was part of the plan. That's why.
We didn't actually get to talk much. I almost got voted off at the end in a similar fashion. We do share that, and that would be why, honestly.
All right, Kristen.
What jury member deserves your spot?
Scott, honestly. I had a conversation maybe a half hour ago that I think if the tribes were exactly the same, me and Scott switched where we sit. I would be sitting right there, and he would be sitting right here. And I don't know if I'm definitely going to win. I think he definitely would win.
All right, so I think there were two bridges that I knew I needed to cross at some point in this tribal. Let's cross the first one. Kara, you were one puzzle piece in that final immunity challenge away from tying me, two away from beating me. I'm pretty confident I would have been voted out if you had won. There's no way to ever truly know, but I think it's pretty self-explanatory. You should be in this spot.
Kara played a much better game than I did. Like, if we're being honest, just all the way to the end, played a much better game. The fire-making challenge, like, I'm not one to throw a challenge ever. Yeah, and I know that you probably would not have enjoyed winning that way. I gave you all I could at the end, and I definitely believe that you deserve to be sitting here.
All right, does Sophia have her question?
So what is your biggest regret during the game?
Honestly, I think voting for Kara might have been my biggest regret. I had no choice, honestly. It was kind of me or you, and it was just like, game is game, you know? Got to do what I got to do. So definitely that.
At the final tribal council, I said I'm here to win. I was here to win the whole time. I have no regrets. I don't think I did anything really that egregious, within the confines of the game to hurt anybody. I came here to play. I played the way that I needed to get here and hopefully to earn your votes. I hope you agree.
Probably believing at face value that the idol could only be played at the sixth person, and I should have just went with my gut that said it's actually probably 5, because I think that was a move that would have entirely changed the game. And fair play to John, like, it was a great play to play as idol. But also, John said he had no idea he was getting voted out. He just played it because he had it.
Can I rebut to that?
I was 50% sure I was getting voted out. I made sure immediately after the challenge, when I knew that I was vulnerable, I made a lie to get away for about 15 minutes. I was really hoping you guys were going to blindside me. I was hoping to give you time to talk while I was away and make that happen.
Okay, on to Sandy.
I'm still curious about that. Like,
This is
why?
mainly for Aziz and John only. I know it was you and 2 of your votes that voted me out. I just want to know why.
Easiest answer is trust. Me and John wanted to make sure that we trusted each other to keep just our alliance strong. We definitely saw you as a threat, like a major threat. You're too smart for our good. Like, our alliance was just what it was, and we had a nice tight alliance. I would never want to have messed that up.
So I said earlier, I pegged you as a threat from day one. If you had been on my tribe in place of anybody, you were someone that I wanted to work with. I genuinely think you have the total package in terms of you're good in challenges, you're intelligent, and I was 99% sure there was a chess challenge coming. You were going to kick our ass. So it was threat management.
All right. Ramrod. You know, what did you do to keep me out of the top 3?
This idol right here.
Didn't do anything. I wanted you here. You know that.
Me and John's alliance cannot be broken. You had to go, buddy. Sorry.
Got lots to say, but I'll keep it short. Jury, love you. Final 3, love you too. Disappointed, to say the least. But there's a lot to be said about a team player versus an abrasive player. I want to say something about Jack. He's been a day one homie, and he
my homie.
probably didn't lie to many people. Aziz,
Didn't lie to
I love
many
you
people.
So much. You're the man. I have a lot in common with you, but you ain't been playing the game since the get. John, definitely playing the game. Could be a threat. I respect it, but I hate it because I'm not there. So, I have one question only, and it is for John. Why can you rationalize with this jury that you chose a weak player? No, you're not weak. You could have won all the challenges.
Weak player is not calling you weak.
A challenger who hasn't played the game since the get, and you know that. We both know that. Versus a player who was in the game from the beginning. Why do you feel comfortable winning against somebody who you know was not playing as hard as I was?
2 reasons, and something that nobody else in our alliance of 5 knew. Aziz was my number 1 from day 1. Before we even started, I had my eye on Aziz. We voted together on every single vote the entire game. We were in lockstep. That's number 1. Step 2, in this game you stay fluid. If things change, you change with them, or else you're gonna break. I think you could have beaten me. No offense, Aziz. I think that I can beat you. That's why I made that decision. I'm concerned about Jack. Jack played a really, really great game from day 1. And although Aziz and I made a few moves without him, he was pretty much in lockstep with us too. We played a very similar game. I give him nothing but props. He would be an extremely worthy winner if that's the way that goes.
Yeah, I mean, thank you. I do think that I made the moves that I wanted to make. Even the almost John blind side, we changed it so quick and late. Technically, I never actually really lied to you because we didn't talk after that. I did make it a point to play a little bit more old school, try not to lie quite as much. I wanted to do everything that I wanted to do as far as playing the game hard, which I think I did, but I did it in just about the most honorable or ethical way you can with like a little bit of integrity. That's what I tried to do. I think I did it.
The most machine gun Kelly way possible.
Watched one episode. I watched one season finale. I didn't even finish it. So I have been learning the game while playing it and still top 3. I think that's a little respectable, low key.
All right, and now we will move into closing statements.
I just want to say thank you for making the past 30. Well, how many hours are we at?
We're at like 38 right now.
Oh my 40 hours.
Yep, no more 36. Jump to 38, but they also said that they just lost count.
Over tomorrow, like, yo, no doubt in my heart, I would do it all over again. And like with the same people, like this shit was amazing. So thank you all for making this so fun. See you guys next year, hopefully. All right?
I think I played the game the way I wanted to, and it worked. I didn't constantly lie and flip-flop back and forth. I was playing from the get-go. I helped to win a lot of the challenges. I finished the puzzle in the first immunity. In the first reward, I got, I think, 2 questions right. You got 2 questions right, I think, as well. I think John played a great game. I think Aziz made a good fire. And I think Aziz picked a good ally. That's basically what it comes down to. And then I had the right alliance. I stuck with it, and I made it to the end.
Just a few things I want to touch on. I want to make it clear, I did stick with my alliance. Until we made the Final 5, we were together. I may have been playing both sides, but I stayed true to the votes that I said that I was going to do. Also, I want to touch on the fact that I don't think it was a coincidence that Scott was pulling me to the side, picking me for the challenge reward to go with them, rather than Aziz as far as a strategic standpoint. You guys were the ones pulling me in, even though you knew that Aziz and I were working together and that we were in the middle of that group. I came here to play. I played really hard. I'm proud of the game that I played, and I wasn't afraid to make big moves.
Amen.
Thank you, jury. Thank you, Final 3. And with that, we will get to our final vote. Now, keep in mind, this vote works different than the other votes that you have done.
Voting for a winner.
This time, you are casting a vote for a winner. So the name that you put down is the name of the person that you want to win the game of Survifern.
If we can get the music, I would appreciate it. Everyone, can we give a huge round of applause to our sound guy? Fred, I think I told you we'd be done by 6. That was a lie. I'm so sorry. Guys, we're voting a winner for Survifern. I would like to apologize to my parents' neighbors. If you can hear this, you should have came over. If anybody would like to come back tomorrow and help me clean up, you're all more than welcome to. Sit in the pool, but mainly carry trash.
Quote unquote, if I do vote for you, you'll have to vote for me as a winner. So I'm not. Only because my
Ooh.
allegiance is per se.
That was the strategy John said, right?
Godspeed, kiddo. From the
It's like, if I vote for you, you don't have to vote for me. It's like, so I won't. Jack, easy. So everyone's got at least a vote.
People that asked me who was going to win the fire, I said, Kara. And no, he persisted. He survived. And Jack said my name when it was not necessary. And also, Aziz is the silliest goose of them all. And that's really how I'm voting. Thank you.
Nice.
All right, and remember, these votes are for a winner. You want to see your name. First vote.
Count the vote.
Jack.
Who's going to be the sole Survifern?
Second vote. John. That's one vote Jack, one vote John. Third vote. Aziz.
Everyone's got at least a vote.
One vote John, one vote Aziz.
One vote across the board.
Next vote. Jack.
Jacksepticeye.
Jack. That's 3 votes Jack. Jack. That is 4 votes Jack. It takes 5 to win. The winner of Survivor.
There you go. Mr. Machine Gun Jack.
And all the rest were for Jack. What do I gotta do?
Okay, so what I was told is that there's a bit of a curse that whoever wins the bike ends up winning the game. I guess it's essentially just whoever makes it to the finale because John did not win. Papa Will! Andrew, let's go. On-site live stream coordinator. Off-site live stream. You're in live stream going quarantine with COVID. Aw. Hope she's feeling better. I would hope she's feeling better. It's been 2 years since this. I would definitely hope she's feeling better. Triangle player, Joe Palm.
What do I gotta do?
Anytime that we make from the live stream. Better give him something. Oh, Charlotte Nagy. Who actually took most of the pictures that I actually posted on my Instagram, if you guys want to check that out. Ramrod. And those are all the names right there. The Green Machine. It's Boots. Plexiglass. Martin Houff. Jeff Linden.
The future version of ourselves watching this and laughing their asses off. Fuck yeah, we did it.
Fuck yeah, AZ. I know it's pronounced as Z, so I just like saying AZ. DJ Spicy Brown, Viable Bandano. Hard Maybes. Lake Champagne. Big Pockets. A weird band name. Bobby Mahoney. The Extensions. Xander Simone and Who Dat Live Crew. The Foes of Fern. Karma Gambit. Portion presenting to donate to juvenile diabetes research.
This was so incredible. Please,
Jack.
can we actually have like a round of applause individually first for like the production team for absolutely killing it.
Winner of
And I feel like
Survivor in
people are gonna
2022,
overlook that, and
Jack.
they shouldn't, because this was so cool. And like, that's like what tied the whole thing together. Leah as the Jeff Probst was awesome. Fern, I told you before, you outdid yourself. This is unbelievable. Like, you do Fernfest, which is already unbelievable, and Wowie, and then you just do this also. Like, that's incredible. Like, please, like a round of applause for Fern. Thank you. Like, this was so much fun.
Statement from you.
Oh my God!
To get some
Jack
light on you.
Linden and I started talking because of Survivor like 6 months ago, and he told me I'm in this to win it. He studied every freaking season before this, and he came out on top. He had the strongest alliance. Both of his alliance members were out before the final. Kara and Andrew got out, and that gave him every vote. From all of us who survived,
Is Fern happy now?
chilling and
Yeah,
Bradley
I guess
Beach
so.
running the stream. Thank you for checking out the first season. Hopefully one day we will edit this.
One day. One day you will edit this. Will it be today? Clearly I'm watching it. Ooh, the next season's called Exile Pool Party. Coming eventually. Yes, I'm still waiting, because that's the season that Derpy was on. Exile Pool Party. Captain Fern.
Now drift on down the stream and break into the water. Wipe your conscience clean and dip yourself under.
Captain Fern.
Now walk into the night, 'cause who likes the daytime and who likes the sunlight? No, I don't want your sunlight, and I don't need your sunshine, 'cause I'll make my own headlines. I wanna fly away so they don't know where I'm going. They wanna make the waves, but I wanna be the ocean. They say it's alright, no it ain't okay. They wanna break the rules and make me stay. No, I don't wanna be the waves, I wanna be the ocean. I wanna be.
Ah, he went in there. Ah, didn't even pop.
I wanna fly away so they don't know where I'm going. They wanna make the waves, but I wanna be the ocean. They say it's alright, no it ain't okay. They wanna break the rules and make me stay. No, I don't wanna be the waves, I wanna be the ocean. I wanna be the ocean.
That's the game. And that, my friends, is the show. Holy crap. Oh my gosh. And then knowing that I was actually having the feeling of being on the season, it's like, that was so intense. But yep. Season 1 of Survive Fern. A success. Good job, Fern, and the rest of the crew. Looking forward to watching Derpy Season, the Exile Pool Party.